So here we go, Rookie versus Phantaci, and my overlay is the wrong way around, but I'm prepared.
Oh yeah, you're learning your lesson.
I've been taught the hard way.
Yeah.
Hard way? Hard way.
Hard way, yes.
Sorry, my brain is completely getting toasted right now. I've got
10 hours of streaming does that to you.
Yeah, and plus the preparation beforehand too. But you know, I've got a chocolate bunny. I mean, it's good.
Good enough.
I mean, Easter's coming up soon. The time for resurrection, and maybe
maybe you'll need one of those yourself.
Yeah, and maybe Levac will be able to get back into the winner bracket final or the final later on with some good resurrection. But he's playing off against Element in that loser bracket, which is going to be a tough game actually.
It's going to be a very tough game, and I'm really rooting for my homeboy Element. I know that Element hasn't really prepared too much for this tournament, but he is he's a sleeper cell out there. Like, no one really knows about him, but he is a deadly force to be reckoned with. So we'll see what happens there. But I think that this game is going to be great too. So they're going to do Coma, Erase, and then Leah if it goes to 3. Actually, this should be a best of 5, right?
No, it's not. Only the grand final is best of 5. So
okay.
Everything's a best of 3 until the grand final, and then it's a 1-map advantage. Phantaci on the back foot as Rookie takes the early damage lead. Phantaci's left with 75 HP, having to evacuate his bows a little bit, especially after that combo. He's now back to 38 HP, desperately trying to find some health packs. He uses the teleporter on Coma to good effect, finding them. And
Rookie connects with the sniper, and Phantaci does not.
No. He's not having a good early game this time around, Phantaci. And Rookie definitely is landing some good rocket damage, but as I said that, Phantaci returns some big damage, knocking him down to 63 HP. A shot away from the sniper rifle from death, but he does secure the 100, gets hit in the face with some more sniper, and we have a very even game. And Phantaci, you're dirty, mate. You are absolutely filthy with the sniper rifle right now. It looked like he was going to lose with an early frag, but he's pulled this back, and now he's in control of the map. Somehow, he's a miracle.
So, I mean, yeah, when it was Phantaci versus Levac, when Phantaci went up early on deck, he actually ended up losing. I think the other 2 games, though, he came from behind. So, I mean, I guess don't count him out. Even if he goes down a frag here, I think he's still capable of making that comeback. So he's not one to give up, I guess, from what I can tell. He keeps the Rocky mentality.
That's exactly what you need.
He's been watching Rocky movies for the past week on repeat.
That's his preparation. He didn't even play.
Preparing himself mentally for this game.
That would be such a good montage to film. A montage of a montage. It's like Inception. Phantaci with the first frag. I believe it was a combo. Or was it a sniper kill?
I think it was a sniper. It was a sniper shot, yeah. Phantaci picked Rookie off with a sniper rifle, yeah.
I'm sure I saw a combo there. I think he shot through Rookie's combo, maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
Phantaci landing some combo damage towards the 100 area. Rookie managing to get stacked up. He tries to pick up some health packs actually to top himself up a little bit, but gets a little bit greedy. And with some great grenades from Phantaci, forces Rookie off the belt from pushing into it. But he does manage to do some big damage, and more big damage coming out from Phantaci.
And Rookie kills himself.
Again, a classic move in Unreal
It's been
Tournament.
happening a lot in this map. I think people are just not totally, you know, familiar with the layout, and they go around a corner all of a sudden, and then they shoot themselves in the face, you know?
We all do it. It happens. You know, it's like you take a bit of damage and you kind of want to get out of a situation, and you want to...
You have the rockets charging, and
Yeah.
oh, oops. Just shot myself in the face. Phantaci securing another rocket frag there, and Rookie is looking to be in a bit of trouble here.
I'm just eating chocolate bunny. It's tasty. I'm so professional.
I completely agree. I think that, you know, you should have been given your lunch break about 12 hours ago, so...
I think it was the correct move for this kind of game. I think it'll inspire me.
Yeah, get
Inspire
your
the
blood
players.
sugar up a bit. Keep you from going into, like, diabetic shock or something.
I think I'm going to be diabetic with all the Coke I've been
Right.
drinking. Like I said earlier, I'm all caffeined up that I could punch an elephant right now.
It's quite the image.
I would totally win that fight with my with my arms. I'd literally break. I wouldn't be able to even punch it, to be honest. Or like tap it and I'd just snap.
And grab you with its trunk and just, like, hang you upside down for a bit.
Pretty much.
Phantaci is actually pretty weak here. Looks like Rookie's maybe securing himself a little bit of armor stack. He's able to get the belt too. I mean, Rookie is. I think he's just said he had 3 out of 5 belts so far. Maybe I missed that, but I check.
He's had 3 out of 5 belts, really?
No, he's had 3 out of 6, so I guess it was even. Because it says they both have 3 right now.
They were some great grenades coming down the lift from Rookie. Lands straight into the face of Phantaci. Picks up a frag. A 2-point game now. And more damage coming in from Rookie. Some great rockets. He's doing tremendous work with it. And now Phantaci's down to 50 HP and is finding, or trying to find, an escape in some vials. Oh, Rookie with the sad face. Seeming he had a misfire by what he was typing in chat.
I'm not totally sure. He might just be kidding. It's like, please don't fire at me. Although I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, great combo from Phantaci, knocking Rookie down to 89 HP, but it's not enough as Rookie will find the kill. Phantaci was low, and this could be a tied-up game with 3 minutes to go now as Rookie... No! Phantaci's going in clutch with the Enforcer!
Oh my god, that Enforcer!
Rookie just got confused of Phantaci's whereabouts and sort of decided to give up on the easy frag. And then Phantaci doubles back in with the Enforcer, doing some huge damage and actually utilizing the secondary fire on it to quick effect to try and land some extra quick fire damage, and it pays off. And oh, the prediction combo from Rookie! That was insane!
My god. Finishing off with that very popular Link primary. It's been a very, you know, popular part of this tournament so far.
We've seen less of it in the American games, though.
Thank God. I guess they just haven't played enough or learned enough about it.
Just wait till you play Sharkin and Aiko right now.
Right.
Well, actually, Aiko didn't use it as much as Sharkin. Sharkin put it to great effect, though. He really pushed that meta, let's be honest. Like, he was the first player, and then other players are now sort of following suit now, seeing how effective it is. You know, if your rocket doesn't land, switch to the link gun. As you know, its utility is great. It works at all ranges. It's fast. It does big damage on the primary.
Very, very forgiving. Due to how fast it is and how, you know, how much damage it does, right?
What do you think about the Link secondary?
Link secondary, I think, it used to be a lot better. I think that when they nerfed the pull, that it kind of weakened it a bit, but what I've learned is that just don't use the pull anymore, and it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
So, because the pull really reduces the damage for a while. I think they added a little bit of damage back, but it's still not really worth using, in my opinion.
It's only worth it on clutch plays, and that's kind of acceptable to me. I kind of like that dynamic of it, but 4-2, 30 seconds left, and it looks like the comeback train Link gun play primary is coming in from Rookie. He's using that European style right now.
He was watching the cast earlier. He's going to spread this cancer to the U.S.
And he's
North American scene.
He's managed to get this belt. 10 seconds left. We have a chase from Rookie. He's up close and personal with Phantaci. He needs a little bit more time just to land the frag.
Oh my
He
God.
ties it up in the last seconds into overtime. Phantaci waiting now for the shock rifle, sniper rifle even. He's got to be careful though, as Rookie does have the armor stack. He's going to win the game here with this epic comeback. Rookie has tried.
Oh my God.
Has triumphed.
Oh. These taunts are just so ridiculous. So I think they're going to want to switch hubs.
Wow.
So we're moving on to a race. I don't know if they're going to play. Are they? It looks like they're going to. So they're not switching hubs. So this is where they're going to play.
Interesting.
Maybe they'll need to reset it or something, or kick some of the other instances out. If there's an admin around, maybe can't close some of the other instances.
Maybe he's fine with it, and they're going to continue on with a raise. And whose map choice was this? There's another map. Is it ASDF as the final map?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess Rookie would have chosen the first map, so this must be Phantaci's pick. Based upon what Phantaci was saying earlier about how it works. So.
Unless you're Heiko and Sharken, which pick a map and then play the wrong map.
Yeah, right. Play the wrong map in the grand finals.
Good move.
Yep.
Belt's coming up. Looks like there's going to be a frag exchange down here as well. Rookie will be the one to fall as Phantaci picks up that flat kill. And he's going to use the sprint.
Belt.
He's sprinting over. Not many players utilize that, but there are some areas on some maps which actually use it pretty well. Whereas we see Bartkoof just by wall running everywhere because it's essentially the same thing, and you can start it off instantly.
I remember really early on in the game, I used to use the sprint a lot more because it was essentially silent and the dodges were very loud. So you could really sneak up on people with it very effectively. Now I did exactly the same thing. The sound works as well.
Yeah.
Say it again?
No, I did exactly the same thing with the silent running because that's what I used to do.
Yeah, because the sound early on I felt like was pretty good in this game. It's taken a really, bad turn for the worse in 4.11, but I think that they know about it and they're gonna fix it. But yeah, it used to really matter, I guess.
Yeah, I think maybe it's just some placeholder sounds or whatever they used from the previous Unreal Tournament. Maybe that's why it was slightly more polished, but
perhaps
I don't know what they've done. I have not followed any of the sound forum threads whatsoever. But I have had more issues as the game has gone on actually in terms of working out sounds. But they've never been 100% polished anyway, so they still need a hell of a lot of work.
Definitely, yeah. I think it's more of an engine bug that's been causing the current problems, the positional audio. I mean, it was never perfect, but I think this is the worst it's been, and they know that it's bad. I guess when they did the 4.11 merge, that they got some bad audio code in there, and it's hard to get rid of until the next engine release.
We actually have a 2-1 game in Rookie's favor now. We should really be focusing on the current game, I suppose. As Rookie did do some awesome plays to get back into this. But it's always interesting to hear about the current game and how it's working out.
I mean, although it's not completely dead air, I mean, there is some moments where it's like you kind of already know the outcome of these fights. Like, I don't expect anything crazy to happen right now.
Yeah. Rookie needs to find some space to get back to the 50. Can he find it? He lands some good rockets. A lot of good rockets. In fact, 7 HP for Rookie, 72 for Phantaci.
Ooh. And that Link primary catches up to you.
Indeed it does, and not even the secondary hammer can save you from it. Not long enough anyway.
Yeah. It doesn't it
doesn't only blocks one.
Yeah.
But Phantaci ties up the game 2-2. Shield belt coming up. And a big push from Phantaci with that Link play, using it to zone out his opponent from the area. And a great re-engagement from Phantaci with 16 HP. He did have the belt to shield him from it, but it's
it was
a risky
some fancy
play.
footwork to get into that range and hit that rocket. Yeah.
And it was just like a good prediction, knowing where Rookie was going to go. And now he's extended his lead. One frag up. Rookie on 28 HP is desperately trying to find an angle for an escape here. He spams out some grenades, lands a few bits of... No damage. My mistake. Landed no grenade damage. I'm imagining things now. I think I just started looking at Rookie's health, as it was so low. The 50 is going to be picked up from Phantaci. Rookie manages to squeeze in 100. The shield belt's up. Fantasy's not there to get it. This gives Rookie a chance now, providing he positions himself correctly for the next couple of fights. He might be able to tie up the game 3-3.
Phantaci looking for that headshot, unable to connect though.
Rookie doing some jumping hit scan shots, doesn't connect. Pushes up aggressively, lands a great air rocket. Phantaci really low now, 38 HP. Could we see a change of weapon here? Has he got any close range hit scan to use? Has he got the link gun? Has he got a minigun to finish off the frag? I don't think he has.
Yeah, my HUD's not showing up properly, so I know that the belt's coming up soon though, and he's able to finish him off though, and take that belt for himself.
We've got a game. 3-3 here on a raise. Just hit the 4 mark area, or 3.5 minutes close to, and now another frag coming out for Rookie. Surely Phantaci 28 HP. He's not going to get out of this. Oh, Rookie just ever so slightly missing the first rocket, but finds the next. He has that frag lead. Phantaci picks up the sniper rifle, heads towards the 50 area. Good movement from Rookie, using that bridge to get across the map very quickly with a wall dodge. Trying to close down in his opponent as fast as he can. Don't let him slip away. Don't let him get to a 50. Don't let him get to 100. They're coming up very shortly. 12 seconds until the belt. I think Phantaci's done enough to actually... Yep, he has done enough to get the 100. And Rookie's doing a very aggressive play, which I don't think he necessarily needs to do here. If he doesn't time it right, he could lose the belt. No, he's positioned himself correctly. That's some good play, actually. Constantly always having his back to it.
And he was able to do a ton of damage to Phantaci in the process.
Yeah.
You know, and it's easy to forget, but Phantaci lost last map. So if he doesn't take this, it's over, and we're going into the losers bracket. So, you know, it's easy to forget just because Phantaci was in such, you know, control for most of last map.
That's very, very true. And it was only that last second comeback.
Right.
Like, that saved Rookie.
And then again, Phantaci starts off strong positioning in this map, winning, and now is already down 2 frags. So, it's... I mean, I remember the last game I cast here, Captain Migraine versus Element. I mean, it went 1-0 for the majority of the game. So I think that it's very easy to hold a lead here. So I think that Phantaci's going to have to do something big, really, in order to come back.
Lands a bit of shock damage. But does he steal the belt there? No, Rookie's able to get it, but a flat cannon shot was able to remove that belt. So Rookie's only down to 137. And here comes that link gun play. Phantaci dodges out of the fight though, doesn't want to risk it, but I think that was the wrong move. I think he should have forced the equation there. He was still pretty healthy on his stack from the spawn.
Yeah, he kind of hesitated. He didn't really commit because, you know, in a way, he had something good to go after Rookie with, but then he let Rookie put some distance, and then Rookie was able to hit several shots on him, you know, because he exposed himself but didn't really follow through.
And Phantaci will be left with 14 HP. He did manage to get one of the armors. He's just desperately trying to find some health bubbles. Rookie is really low, waiting for that 50. Phantaci could push in aggressively, try and land some damage. Good prediction combos coming out. Bulls were slightly behind where they should have been. But here comes the rocket plays, charging up the rockets, dropping down. And we have another frag for Rookie, and he's pretty much sealed the game at this point. Phantaci looking to basically drop into that loser bracket final right now, unless he can pull out the amazing card and manage to get
Well, I
four
mean,
frags.
Yeah, Rookie's picking up pretty much all the weapons on his way around the map, chasing Phantaci. So I mean, he's not leaving him many options.
Yeah.
Right now, Phantaci has the minigun and the link gun, which don't really have the damage potential that he needs in order to win. So I think it's game.
Yeah, definitely now at 20 seconds. He needed to make his move much earlier. In fact, he already did, but... oh, wow. Great prediction, Rocket. Straight in the face of Phantaci there. And Rookie will take this in 2 games. 2-0.
Very exciting and close games, though.
Very.
So.
The first one on Coma was absolutely amazing, and there we go with the new taunts.
That's so ridiculous.
I don't understand what it's meant to be. Is he meant to be Spider-Man? Is that the Spider-Man?
I have no idea.